And ever since Wolfman released a bit ago, I've been thinking about another Wolfman movie that I saw a little bit ago. Wolf, released in 1994, starring Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and James Spader. Directed by Mike Nichols, written by Jim Harrison and Wesley Schrick, with a 62% Rotten Tomatoes, and made $131 million on a budget of $70 million. So it did make back its budget, and wasn't massacred critically. Wolf tells the story of Will Randall, an editor-in-chief at a large New York publishing house, when he's bitten by a wolf on a business trip. He slowly starts changing, but uses his new abilities to his advantage. Let me tell you how I discovered this one in the first place. Because I had never heard of it, and since I have seen actually no one else talk about it, I'm gonna say you probably haven't either. I discovered this film back one late night in December at 3 a.m. I was with a family member, and I was working on last year's TV Friday. He was going through some movies, and I just happened to look up at the right time to see a movie from 1994 starring Jack Nicholson titled Wolf. Jack Nicholson is a werewolf. Say no more, I'm hooked. I thought I'd probably watch it for like 10 minutes, turn it off, and finish it a few weeks later, but I actually really got engaged in it. And I proceeded to watch Wolf until like 5 something in the morning. Wolf might be one of the most odd movies I've ever seen. Wolf isn't bad, but Wolf isn't good. I mean, it's a very unique werewolf movie. Instead of Jack Nicholson turning into a bloodthirsty, raging werewolf, it takes a slower approach, and the character is fully aware that he is a werewolf. And of course, at night, he goes full werewolf. I use full loosely, but it's like in the 1986 The Fly. When Jeff Goldblum starts doing more fly stuff without him realizing it, like adding more sugar to his coffee, Jack Nicholson gets better hearing, better eyesight, he's more athletic. He's kind of more reckless, and not just this average middle-aged businessman. He uses these new abilities and tries to keep his job, which he's on the verge of losing. And as I said, there are moments where he goes full werewolf, but they are far and few in between. Really, this is a midlife crisis with Jack Nicholson as a werewolf. This movie is certainly slow. At some points, very slow. It definitely does take its time. Yet, strangely enough, it really picks up its pace, like in the last 30-ish minutes, in a climax that does not fit a movie like this. It doesn't feel like it should be in this movie, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't like it. And this was one of those movies. After it was over, I had to look up Wolf 1994 ending explained. And while yes, I did like Jack Nicholson's character, I just liked him. Nothing really more. He was a fine main character, but I actually really liked Michelle Pfeiffer's character. I thought her character was actually really engaging. I actually preferred her character over Jack Nicholson's. And there is a romantic subplot between these two characters, which I didn't dislike, but probably could have been done better. I really like James Spader's character. He serves as the antagonist. I think he actually gives a pretty creepy performance. This is just a really odd movie. It's really unique. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way. If you want an actual just good, solid, well-made film, then I don't think I'd recommend Wolf. But if you want a very odd and unknown movie, then I do kind of recommend Wolf. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, then consider liking and subscribing. But I guess for now, bye, Scarlet and Thacker.